Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. Finally. um, so yeah, let's get this third part, excuse me, part underway. Alright, and yeah, there's no, like visuals or anything, so again, just go look at some random website while I'm talking. So yeah, okay, so George asks, what would you consider to be the most turbulent points in your YouTube career, in terms of falls, rises, changes in quality, and significant events? Um, I'd probably say the rockiest point was the model adventures, and I don't think I need to go any more into that. Um, Changes in quality, I think I've had about four. One right about when, like, I actually stopped doing the model adventures. Another one when, like, Sodor and its railways started. And then I'm hoping that, like, when I when I actually start, like, uploading these, like, actual model videos up again, that it'll be another change in quality. And you'll just have to see what I mean about that. His second question is, what is, in your opinion, your best examples of work? Have they been a big influence of the quality of videos that follow them? Um, I would say I don't really like my videos like that I make for too long. Like a video, like say I uploaded a video today, I wouldn't like a video I uploaded a month ago because I'd think it looked really out of date or something. But I don't know. I guess I'd say that the latest video is all right. I guess. Yeah. And then he's cheating with a third one. Gosh dang it, George. Can you think of any examples of ideas, techniques of which you've adapted from the works of others, of other YouTube career? I cannot talk today. Of other YouTubers you've liked. Um, Definitely the smoke stuff from, like, Thomas Fan 247. Um, let's see here. Uh, gotten. I've tried to do some, like, TARDIS rescue camera angles every once in a while. Um, Sets of, like, Stephen Shirty tried once. Just a bunch of different styles and such I try sometimes. Um, Greg McKenzie asks, can we see this set and how much do you spend on trains? Um, I'll show it at a later time when I do a behind the scenes video. And how much do I spend on the trains? Well, it's kind of a general question. I'll just narrow it down to about, like, per month. I would say about $200 per month. Because I do actually have, like, a job, like, at a grocery store. And, yeah. And I just use that money to buy, like, buildings and track and rolling stock and, like, sometimes a different fog machine or a Dremel tool to do model projects or something. Like, it can really vary month to month, but that's generally about it. And then, MMBW4 asks, who is your favorite character? Do you have a favorite model? That would be Edward and Edward. Alright, now that that's done, um, let's see what's the next question. Thomas Ertl123 asks, who do you think is the next big thing on YouTube in terms of videos, a series, and potential? To be honest, I can't say. Because there are so many different users that, like, are starting up and getting into this swing of, like, making videos and such like that. And I don't think it would be fair of me to say just one. And if I tried to list multiple people, I'd forget some. And so I'm just going to say that there are a lot of different users who are building their way up, and you should definitely be on the lookout for them. And then, have you damaged anything like yourself or train a rolling stock while filming? Many, many times. Um, in terms of me, I've slipped a few times just, like, on, like, a slippery, like, floor or something because of doing, like, a water scene or something. And sometimes, like, I cut myself if I'm, like, doing a model project and, like, involving, like, a sharp tool or something. I can sometimes, like, end up hurting myself. Let's see here. That's about it. And in terms of models, mainly the biggest types of damage they get are from falling off the ends of the set, which hasn't happened lately, but it has happened to Gordon once, and I ended up having to buy a new cab for him. so that wasn't fun. Um, Jord Abel asks, favorite Crash, and 3 favorite episodes. I'll assume you're talking about Crashes from the television series, and I think one of my favorite Crashes is the one from, I don't remember the episode title, it was like Thomas's New Trucks or something, but basically, he's like going down the line with some old coal trucks, and like he slams on his brakes, and the cars like explode behind him, and like coal goes everywhere, and I love that crash. His second question is, oh yeah, the crashes thing. Or episodes, excuse me. Edward's exploit. Um, uh, I can't really think of any others right now. I do have, because like I don't really have any singled out favorite episodes. Like they all just kind of blend together. Like some of them I like more than others, I guess. Twisted Tom asks, what exactly inspired you to create your own series and develop your characters further besides for Thomas and Friends? Um, well, with character development, it's kind of like seeing like a character in the show and it's like, oh, you missed an opportunity there. No. Or like you're like, no, I think this character, like you kind of take your own interpretation of the character, I guess. And you're like, yeah, I like this route better or something, like in terms of their story arc. And then he says, it's been 4 years. Do you plan a revamp of your channel or videos? Sort of a breath of fresh air, if you will? Change things up, get a new camera, or simply just make a new, like, uploading schedule? I'm actually in the process of doing that right now, which is why I've been gone for a really long time. And before we see any of, like, the new revamp stuff, Soda and Peril is going to be the last thing, like, or the first thing I'm going to upload after this, if there's not a part 4. Because like a lot of the changes I've done are just so drastic. Like I could not release a channel trailer of it and then like upload Soda and Peril because it would look so outdated. But some pictures and such of it are on my Instagram and Twitter. So if you want like a sneak peek, some stuff is on there. And yeah. All right. Nicholas Montaginin, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce your last name. He asks, what are your favorite types of steam and diesel locomotives? Um, I'm not sure what you mean by like types, but my favorite steam locomotive is Dolgok, like the narrow gauge engine, which is Rheneas's basis. And what do you think of season 18 of Thomas and Friends so far? Honestly, I think it's good, but I also think that season 17 was better in terms of consistency because like in season 18, like there are so many like it just contradicts itself so much. Like you'll get one thing and then it'll be like like I don't even know how to describe this. Like for example, you'll get something like Duck and the Slip Coaches or Thomas and the Emergency Cable, which are both like very like real like situation centered episodes. And then you get something like all of the episodes from Dinos and Discoveries, and it's like, oh, okay. I don't know. It's interesting. I think yeah, okay. Christian Laruca asks, what is your least favorite rolling stock? Probably just, I don't know. I don't really have a least favorite. And then what is your favorite rolling stock? I'd have to say Troublesome Trucks. They're just fun. Diesel D199 asks, which Thomas and Friends director, other than David Mitton, is your favorite? Ooh. Well, if I'm not mistaken, the model series only had one other than David Mitton, and that was Steve Asquith. And he did an alright job, but like, especially during Series 8, but then after that, like, it just kind of got bland. Greg Tiernan from Nitrogen, the camera angles from that didn't, like, they weren't very diverse, so I won't really count that. I'm not really sure about the directors from ARC, because I just haven't really gotten to, like, know those yet. but I do like arcs, like angles in general, so I'll just go with that. Yeah. GWR7755 asks, what's your favorite type of British steam engine? I've already answered that. And looking back on your older videos, which is your favorite episode and least favorite episode? Um, in terms of Soda and its railways, I'm gonna say my least favorite is either Weesh, or I'm gonna go with James's Triumph actually. And then my favorite one would probably be a Guaranteed Connection, simply because it's the latest one. And yeah. Oats Boats 14 asks, which narrator is your favorite? No doubt about it, George Carlin. And then, which engines do you want to come back? Oh boy. um, I guess I could probably just like characters like Boko and Stepney and technically Terrence and Trevor. Trevor's already in the show, but like, actually use him. It's a very generic list. And let me just see what I'm at for time here. Where am I? Um, oh, yeah, I'm good then. Okay, okay. My next question comes from D7101 Productions. They ask, how did you get into model railroad, or what got you into model railroading and how? Um, it started when I went to a train show when I first moved to the town I live in now. And like I thought it was really cool because I had never seen like a model train well, yeah, I'd never seen a model train before. I thought it was really cool, and someone actually had like a little circle and a Bachman Thomas and Annie Clarabelle running around. And I thought that it was just the coolest thing ever. Because it was like it looked so close to the TV series models compared to like what I had seen before, like Trackmaster and such. And then, who is your favorite character from Thomas the Tank Engine? Edward! Okay, Thomas the 135 Train asks, let's see here. Could you make all of your sets one giant set and take an overhead pick? That would be awesome. Well, not currently, simply because I only have now only two actual permanent sets. But I am planning on, like, during the summer, like, doing some things in my garage to make them, like, to make a really large set and see how that works. And then he asks, what do you think will happen in the next two seasons? Um, I can see a lot of returning characters. Um, and I'm predicting that there's gonna be a lot of cashing in on the boys brand type things. Like we've got like the King of the Railway with like castles and crap, and we've got Tale of the Brave with like monsters and whatever. We're getting Legend of the Lost Treasure with pirates and stuff. So I don't know, whatever like generic boys brand thing next, I guess. I don't know. Um yeah, okay. Next question comes from Train Sims and More, and they ask, when do you think your layout will be finished? I've not really been building a layout anymore. That kind of stopped like a while ago, but I do plan to build one at one point in my life, I guess. Probably like after I head off for college or something. And then, how are you making your layout? I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Alright. Furnace Railway 1000 asks, what do you think of Emily, Fergus, Arthur, and Murdoch? They're all great characters. Except for Fergus, he's kinda meh. Um, do you prefer the UK voices or the US voices for the engines? Um, as a whole, I kind of prefer the US, though that's just probably because I'm biased. But, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to pick, because, like, each cast is just kind of a mixed bag. Like, there are some characters I like, and some characters I don't, like, for voices from each side. So, yeah, what voices for the engines do you like and not like? Okay, I don't like Henry's US voice. I don't like Thomas's UK voice. Um, I don't really like Edward's US voice or Toby's. Um, let's see here. I don't know. It's just, yeah, okay. What is your least favorite Windows operating system? I don't know. And what is your favorite Windows operating system? I also don't know. Okay, Revo Thingagummy Worm Films asks, what is your favorite class of British steam locomotives and why? Already answered that. And what is your favorite class of American steam locomotives and why? I don't have a favorite American steam locomotive. If I'm gonna be like, oh wait, I do actually. Um, I guess Daylight, the orange engine thing, because I don't know. Like most American engines are just really, really dull and black and ugly. And don't take that the wrong way. Yeah. Merritt Trainboy asks, what have you been thinking about the movie Day of the Diesels? It's an okay movie for its time, I guess. Will that video be uploaded since you did an April Fool joke on it? Oh, Soda and Peril? Yes, it will be. Who is your favorite character? Edward. When did you decide to customize your trains? Um, I I don't. At this point, I don't even remember. It was like, I think it was a little bit before like I started doing Soda and its Railways, so somewhere around there. Um, what is the episode that you saw first? I really don't remember. Steven Garcia 118 asks, I've seen your videos and I like it, but do you only use Thomas and Friends on Bachman Thomas trains for the moving eyes? As a result, do you make your own characters for adventure on Sodor? Um, yeah, I am planning to do some custom models. If someone sends you a Skype request, will you accept it? Comes from the common shunter. Um, it depends, I guess. Like, if you just send me a random request and I have no idea who you are, I probably won't. And I'd need to, like, have a reason to accept you other than the fact that you just comment, like, add me on Skype or something. Because, like, no offense, like, I'd love to talk to all of you, but, like, when I get, like, if I, like, added every subscriber on Skype, it would just be too overwhelming. So, I hope you can understand in that respect. Um, let's see here. Just checking where I am at for time. Um, I don't really know what. Um, I'm just gonna cut this off right here, and I guess we're gonna have a part 4 now. So, see you later.